Ow.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah. Mhm. That's the problem with having a small gym.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay.
Yeah. No pain, no gain. Good morning, world. It's Jordan Pest Control here. Oh, I got a call from my boy in prison. Let's see what he has to say. What the hell? I answered it. Oh. Oh well, maybe he'll call back. See. But anyway, it's a nice little Sunday morning here. I don't know what's going on with the gimbal. All right, I think we got that taken care of. Anyway, beautiful Sunday morning. Me and the wife are going to get a workout in. We'll bring you along, give you a little bit more of an in-depth since we're not rushing out of the house. So we're going to get this workout in. We'll bring you along, show you what we're doing, and go from there. Say hi to the wife. All right, let's get it. Last time I didn't get to show you guys what I put in to my pre-workout drink. So we'll go ahead and get that done now. Got the creatine, of course. It's another bucked up supplement. I'm really a fan of bucked up because I've seen them on the Danny Duncan podcast and seem like some really cool guys that know what they're talking about. And I really connected with their visions and their business outlook. So thought I would support them. And if you're watching this, you know, you can go ahead and support me. All right, into the gym. All right, we're going to get some stretching in here. Get that done, and we will get on with this workout. Ow.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah. Mhm. That's the problem with having a small gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny. Triceps hurt from yesterday.
Should I? I'm the only child.
There's been quite a few, but
I don't know.
you want to try just the bar?
To squat? I did
Yeah.
before. I don't know about, yeah. My shoes on. And then I lift it up and then I just go
Yeah,
down.
and then you twist these back. Lift it up, twist it back, and then you squat.
What part of my leg is supposed to be like this?
All the way down.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go.
Go
Yeah.
down far enough?
Yeah.
This is easier than the last time I tried to do it. A lot easier, actually.
Well, because you've been working out for a month.
That was like
The wife's first time doing squats on the machine. Yeah, my training readiness is 54.
I understand that.
Plenty of deep sleep though. My HRV status, I don't even know what that is unbalanced. Heart rate variable probably. Go down as far as possible. And when you're doing it, try to practice tightening your core, because when you do free, you got to balance it, and tightening your core helps with that. So the more you practice like tightening your core when you're doing it, the easier it is.
Okay. I think last time I didn't have this pad on either, so
that hurt.
I think that.
And I've done it several times like that too.
So I was like,
1. Ow.
okay.
Yeah.
Relationships looking almost terrible. The neglect serve cold, you became a fool. Yeah. Uncertainty is sharp and early bird, it's the worm. Like a one of poison, make your stomach squirm. Instability hits when there's no water for the storm. Be alone, but nobody may know harm. Yeah, right.
Oh, I didn't even start it. All right, leg day. So we're working out today. Minute 30. Rest here between sets. I'm gonna skip the last set. I already did it. Whew. Whew, I was sweating like a mug. Workout done. Leg day is complete. Now for the most important part of a workout session, clean the equipment.
I know what these after this.
All right, that concludes the workout, people. Gonna get our smoothie in, then go for a walk. I'm gonna put this camera on the charger. We're gonna get going. See you on the walk. Back in the office, everybody. Sorry I didn't take it for the walk. The camera was charging. We went for a nice long walk. I'll post up a screenshot of the activity from my Garmin of how much we walked and stuff like that. It was a real good walk with the dogs. Now it's time to get ready. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Hope everybody's enjoying time with their family, eating some good food. I think I burned almost 1,000 calories, so I can eat whatever the heck I want tonight, which is a good thing. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get ready here. Kaya should be on her way soon. Corinne's getting ready. I'm about to jump through the shower. I'll show you the transformation of how I can look instead of looking like a homeless guy. But anyway, we're gonna get moving forward with that. I'll take you along for the Super Bowl game tonight and introduce you to some of the friends and family. Appreciate y'all. Catch you soon. And boom, just like that, we're all ready to go. We're gonna head to the Super Bowl party. Got my two girls with me. Are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna hit the road. Maybe Kyle will film some clips of us driving down the freeway to get up to Denver. And when we get there, we'll introduce you to the friends and family. Hello, everybody. This isn't where you expected to see me next. I know that we left off with going to the Super Bowl party. It's just awkward to try and put the camera in front of people's faces in their homes and stuff like that. As time goes on, we'll get more comfortable and they'll get more comfortable with us putting them on the camera. So stick around and you'll get to meet everybody. It was a pretty chill night. We just hung out. Me, Josh, Bo, and Bees for the Super Bowl. Draw your attention to what Road to a Millionaire is. I can only expect that a lot of people are thinking, oh, he's trying to, make a bunch of money with his business and show it off. And that's definitely not the case. It's really the road to a millionaire is me finding ways to accrue assets, whether that's growing my business, buying a house, investing in the house, making it more valuable, land. It's really about acquiring assets and those assets being worth money so that therefore the net worth of the whole enterprise meme is, within the millions of dollars. So I want to take you guys along for that journey, give you a breakdown of kind of some of the things that I think are crucial to me bringing Jordan Pest Control to being worth over $1 million, growing Jordan Pest Control, why I do it, and all those type things. I really appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out, watching the videos. And it's something I really enjoy doing, sharing my expertise and helping others out. So if you're out there and you're thinking about starting a small business, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's go on this journey together. Right now, I have zero assets. I rent. Jordan Pest Control is in the beginning phases. There's not much extra money going around, but we're here to change that. We're here to learn and grow so that we can change that and turn it into $1 million, $10 million, $20 million business. So stick around. Lots to come. We're just in the beginning phases. So if you want to see what it's like to come from nothing to something, this is the place to get that information. So as I said, I have no assets. I have no retirement. I have, never invested anything ever. I don't own a home, any of that. So just yesterday, I set up a SEP IRA for me as a self-employed individual. I have access to that, and I can put a certain percentage of what I make into that each year. Hopefully, with the return, they said last year after fees and everything, the return was 24%, which is a pretty amazing return per year. You compound the interest, everything that I make goes back into the investment, and I'm going to continue to contribute each month. So $2,200 a month. We started off with a $7,800 investment yesterday, which will be a tax write-off for 2025, which is going to be huge. I won't have to pay tax on that money right now. However, I will have to pay tax on that later on when I take it out. It is retirement, so I'm not able to touch that money till I'm 59. But hopefully by that time, it's accrued to quite a bit of money. So that's one asset that I'm trying to build and trying to add to my portfolio so that I'm building wealth. The difference between, the billionaires and, the people that are making 100 to 150,000 a year, living paycheck to paycheck, is they're always looking for acquisition. What's the next asset that I can buy? I'm working hard on this business so I can buy this asset. Accumulating assets is a major way how you build your wealth. So that's what we're trying to do here at Jordan Pest Control. Me as an individual, I'm trying to acquire a lot of assets that are going up in value and that are in good investments. The main reason why I started my own company, Jordan Pest Control, is I did pest control for another company for 6 to 7 years, and they didn't appreciate what I brought to the table. I had all the correct licensing to start my own business, and they didn't treat me like I was an asset. They didn't value what I contributed. I was all 5 stars. I was the only technician that got all 5 stars. It seemed like all the other technicians struggled pretty bad to even acquire 1 5-star review, and I was getting multiple each month. So I knew something was different about me and how I treated my customers, my knowledge on communicating with people and how to communicate with people. And I love to serve. I love to bring value to the community. I love making others happy, finding a problem solving, taking care of that problem for them, and becoming part of their life. Somebody that they know if they have a certain issue or they're having problems with this or that, they can call me. I take extreme pride in that, and that is why I do what I do and why I have grown so quick. It's only my second year in business, and we are doing well. It's not close to $1 million business by any means, but we're well on our way. I see the growth, I see the potential, and I'm going to continue to grind and find ways to bring more value to my clients and to my company at the same time. On that note, also my quality of service was way better than the quality of service that other technicians, other companies were providing. The reason people were sticking around with my old company is because they worked with me. They wanted to work with Jordan. They didn't want to work with the company. They didn't want to work with anybody else in the company. They wanted to work with me. if you feel like you're in a position where your contributions to your company are not valued and they don't see the value in you in their company, then you should really consider, doing your own thing. It's not easy. It's a stressful process. It's hard, but everything hard is the most rewarding in life. I have only got extreme growth in my business, my personal life, when I do the hardest things, the most stressful, the most risky things. When I'm uncomfortable is when I grow the most, which is huge and something I wish I would have learned a long time ago. I always wanted to be comfortable. I always wanted to, know when the next paycheck was coming, know what it was going to be. But once I got out of that routine, my life has expanded exponentially. Like, it's been a massive growth personally, business wise, all of those things, which is why this year I implemented the new lifestyle of working out, taking care of myself. I'm 36 years old right now. I'm not getting any younger. My wife's 45. She's not getting any younger. And I want to take control of my health and my physical abilities. Kaya is only 11 years old. I got to be around for her for a long time. And it's time to take that extremely serious. I want to get in the best shape that I've ever been in my life. Getting up early, getting at it, doing the hardest part of my day, first thing in the morning, has been extremely positive to my business, to my well-being, to life. And I wouldn't change that for nothing. I'm really enjoying it. This isn't no New Year's resolution. This is a lifestyle change. And I would promote that to anybody. Anybody that's looking to add something positive to their life and get out of the cycle. Stop, wasting 6-8 hours a day watching this or that. You can watch this video while you're on an elliptical, or listen to it while you're running or during your workout. Have it on the TV in the background. Just getting active and knowing yourself that you're not wasting time is such a huge benefit to life. And I would encourage anybody to take that on. I'm trying to get my mom to take that on right now, asking her to, start walking, setting a goal, walk as much as possible. I mean, we always wish we would have started earlier. So the longer we wait, the more time we waste. Then we wake up and we're, 3/4 the way through our life and we haven't done anything that we wanted to do. So that's why I've implemented the workouts. You've seen at the beginning of this video, me and my wife working out over the weekend. It's a good quality time together, and I feel great. I feel better than I ever have. Working for somebody else was extremely financially limiting. They don't ever want to give you more money. They always want you to do more work. And working for another company, I was not going to be able to purchase assets, own a home, have proper health care, have a retirement. The company I worked for didn't offer any of that. So deep down, I knew the only way that I was going to be able to acquire those things and have those things in my life was if I did it myself. It's really the last option. And I took the leap of faith, and it's working out. Nobody's going to value your work as much as you value your work, as much as you value what you bring to the table. So if you don't feel like you're valued, you've talked to the people you work for. They don't want to compensate you correctly for your contributions to the company. Start looking for other opportunities where maybe they will compensate you correctly for your contribution to the company. Start looking into options of starting your business, maybe on the side. Maybe you work in the evenings and on the weekends to get it going, get a little bit of income coming in. You'll find out really quickly that what you're being paid is very minimal to what the company's generating and how much work and opportunity there is out there in the world. Starting my pest control company, I realized how much money people have. I didn't come from money. I thought everybody was broke and didn't have extra money for pest control or extra money for detailing the car or all these different small businesses that you can start up with little to no equipment. I mean, pest control, you have to have licensing, you have to go through a whole process, a couple of years of training and stuff like that. But you can get that training. You can take the time, just like plumbing or electricians. You have to become a master electrician before you can own your own business and have people under you. It takes 10, 15 years, but people do it. You know, you can start that journey now. If you're young, if you're in your 20s, you can start that journey now. 35, 40, you're a master electrician, you have your own business, and you can be generating an income for your family that you only dreamed of. So I would highly, highly recommend that people take advantage of the opportunities. If you don't see a future in what you're doing now, look into other avenues. There's other avenues that are popping off right now, AI, stuff like that, that you could get into, you could use to help other businesses, stuff like that. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I firmly believe that. I'm not a PhD, doctorate, higher education holding. I went through ninth grade, got my GED when I was 16, and been working ever since. So if I can start up a business, find out how to do that, and go through the motions, anybody that's watching this video could do that. I firmly believe that. And if you have any questions or you need any help, direction, leave it in the comments. Message me. Find me on social medias. Message me. I'm happy to have a conversation. A guy hit me up the other day up in Denver, spoke with him, got to know him, and he needed the QS on his license for his business so that he could start over. The company he worked for as VP went up belly up, and so now he's trying to start from scratch. And I love that. He's not compensating me the way somebody that is giving their QS license to a company should be compensated, but I'm helping out a small business. Even though people would say, "Oh, that's a competitor, that's more competition, less money in your pocket." It's not really. There's enough money to go around. You help people out, you build a name for yourself, and that's what's going to, at the end of the day, solidify your longevity and success in business. It's being a good person, helping other people out. They'll remember you, and you don't know what will come of this. Once he's got his QS and he's doing well in Denver, he could send up me all the Colorado Springs people he gets. He could ask for me to help up there sometimes and get some of my technicians once I have them up there to help them. More money in the pool of pest control. So I'm not worried about that. I don't see other pest control companies as my competitors. I'm on a different level. I'm doing different things. I believe in my company. My clients believe in my company. And the word of mouth is tremendous. You don't need to join a million networking groups. Find one or two that you really connect with, the people that, feel like a family, that are there for you. And nurture those relationships, build those relationships, the spider web of connections from just those couple groups that you find will be more than sustainable to build a multi-million-dollar company. I can't stress it enough. Networking has been one of the most valuable tools to me ever in my business. The experience that those people have, the knowledge, and the know-how. You can call on them. They're all doing the same thing you're doing. Everybody's in the same boat. It's just an amazing space to be at. It gives you a routine when you're starting your own business and the jobs are scarce. You don't have much going on. Every Wednesday, 8 o'clock, I'm at my networking meeting. Every Friday, 8 o'clock, I'm at my networking meeting. It's part of my schedule. Scheduling is important. You're going to need a CRM. You're going to need your Google Calendar. You're going to need to be scheduling out time for everything. Delegating, time management is going to be huge in your success. One thing I also want to bring up is, I plan on doing merch. another stream of revenue that Jordan Pest Control is not currently producing. A good base of initial clients right now that, given the opportunity, they might want to support Jordan Pest Control a little extra by buying a hoodie, buying a hat. I'm not going to have it like an advertisement, huge Jordan Pest Control, bugs on it, raccoons, stuff like that. I want a high-end, high-quality product with just maybe Jordan with the O being a target, something like that. That's very simple, very elegant. You can wear it anywhere, looks nice. And, they get a compliment on, hey, I like that sweater. I like that hoodie. And then he's, oh yeah, my pest control guy. That's his merch brand. I'm supporting him. He's a locally owned company. And then boom, there you go. They've already introduced you because of a hoodie that otherwise, could have been Ralph Lauren or Polo, something like that. So that's definitely another stream of revenue that I'm looking into getting into. I think that'll be an amazing addition to the overall business, because I have a feeling 25% of my clientele will buy one just to support a little bit more, put a little bit of money in the door, and then it's also advertisement for the company. So that's definitely something I'm looking into doing as soon as possible. I got to look into how much it's going to cost. Who can I work with that has high quality stuff? It's a big process. And right now, time's limited. I got to choose wisely where I put my time. And right now, I'm growing Jordan Pest Control. Last thing I really want to touch base on here in this video is what sets me apart from competition, from other people. Even when I worked for the pest control company, I enjoy difficult clients. I enjoy clients that are upset and not happy. Some other technician ruined their day, ruined their week, ruined their month. Another company ruined their day, ruined their month. They're just not happy people. They want to complain and they're just that type of person. Those are the type of people that I want to go see. I want to work for, because I'm going to turn that all around. I'm going to answer all their questions. They're going to have no reason to be upset with me. They're going to have me come over. They're going to initially be upset, but then I'm going to break down the knowledge. I'm going to set expectations, and I'm going to follow up. I'm going to be on their team. I'm going to recruit them into the family, and I'm on their team. It's a different aspect when they feel like you got their back, they got your back, and you're in it together. By the time I leave, they're going to give me a 5-star review. It doesn't matter how upset they are. I want those difficult clients. And even if, say, I go the first time, we get into the service, we set up the pest management cycle, and a week later they find something that makes them unhappy, that they don't like, and they're super upset and they want to nag about it. I'm going to show up to their house as soon as possible with the follow-up, and I'm going to take care of that issue. And I'm going to explain to them why this happened, communicate with them. And by the end of the service, I will have taken care of their problem, and I will have earned a 5-star review or their loyalty to my company by the end of it. And I've always looked at it like that. A lot of people are going to go into that situation and be like, here we go again. This is going to be a lot of work. Well, guess what? That lot of work, I'm charging the same amount that I would charge anybody that's quick, easy, efficient, no problem. Because that client's going to be the client that sticks around for life. Because they don't connect with a lot of companies. They do not connect with a lot of people. They're Scrooges. They don't want to be bothered. Well, I'm not going to bother you, but I'm going to help you take care of your problem. And next time you have an issue, you're going to call me. So I hope you understand where this series is going. A lot of the time I'm in my truck, so expect a lot of talks like this, take you along on a few jobs. But I really just want to take you through the process of what I'm doing as a business owner to acquire assets, to build wealth, and take care of my family. I'm really, the first generation in my family that'll be a millionaire. And I will be a millionaire. So follow me along for the journey. We just got to see how that happens. And I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for you guys to show you that it's possible. I want everybody to succeed. If you have any questions, you are ready to take a journey for yourself and build wealth and assets and a business, holler at me. Get a hold of me. I'm happy to help. I love you all. And we'll get into this next video. See you next time.
Yeah. Cryptic souls, problem child. System failure, imminent. Watch your head. Go crazy on my hands, yeah, I'm coming off the door frame, screaming in the rain. Go crazy, baby. Yeah, they all know my name. I'ma tear the roof off the whip insane in the brain. Yeah, slick talk, moonwalk on the landmine. Trendy with the toxic city, I'm just bad by design. I'm a boo boy, cool boy, I never play nice. Hard code 937.